Okay guys, so let's go over the end result real quick. So this is the result I got from my testing, and as you can see, this is without anything, just the raw damage of the gun. And this is after Amara used Phase Slam with 300% damage and shield and grenade anoints. And this is moze with 0 anointment, but it has a skill tree, relic, and I'm using the bloodletter class mod. And with guardian rank. Now keep in mind in this video, because I'm mostly just shooting once, so technically I'm not really getting a whole lot of bonus from the Pearl of Ineffable Knowledge, but still there are at least, I'd say, some 10% bonus from the Pearl Relic as well. And first we're doing a blue green tree focus build, and this is a normal shot with like all the incendiary damage bonus and short fuse. This is that value, and this is when I get the mag to like 7-8 bullet left, so I'm getting bonus from click, and that is the damage I got. And here is also with bonus from click. I hit a crit shot, that's that damage. Then we're switching to a red green tree build, and a normal shot with no kill skills gets that damage, a crit shot gets that damage, and a normal shield, a normal shot with the capstone, that is, I broke my shield and got the damage bonus, is that amount of damage. And a crit shot, I actually forgot to test this, so I'm really sorry. And what I did is basically times this value by 1.3, because according to the item card, it's the capstone gives you a 1.3% bonus damage. No, what am I talking about? 30% bonus damage. And as you can see with this normal shot comparison, it's roughly, around 30% bonus damage. So here the result is that. And then we took the gun to Pandora and killed some skags and Varkids and test the damage with kill skills. And a normal shot with 6 stacks of Felix Doctrine and 4 stacks of Drowning Brass deals this amount of damage. And a crit shot with all those bonuses deals that much damage. And in the end, we can see there's literally only 2 value in all these moze damage tests that actually exceeds Amara's damage. That is crit shot with capstone in red green tree build, and crit shot with kill skills in red green tree build. Also keep in mind, with Amara's shield and grenade anoint, I'm going with cryo and radiation. That means they're dealing just 100% damage to the flesh target dummy. And this is actually because I'm not using any fire anoint, and if one of the shield or grenade anoint is fire element, this damage is going to be even higher. So if that's the case, then this crit shot with the red tree capstone actually would be surpassed. And the only winner is going to be crit shot with relatively high stacks of kill skill. So ultimately, what's the takeaway from this video? It's just that anointments, they're really too overpowered. They completely broke the balance of the game. Literally, I would not pick up like the most top tier guns if it doesn't have anointment. Like, I wouldn't even look at customs, recursions, Kip's words, like you name it, if they don't have any anointment. but I would literally pick up the most trash guns like the Ripper. If you ever played with the Ripper, it's a dull SMG that literally deals like white weapon amount of damage. And one time I saw this Ripper with 100% ASE damage, and I actually picked it up because I know once it gets the slightest amount of like buff from hotfixes, then that gun with 100% ASE damage is going to absolutely wreck everything. And yeah, basically anointments make guns not even all that important. Like a worse gun with a good anointment is gonna beat up a better gun with no anointment. And as you can see here, literally with only anointment, 0 skills, 0 guardian ranks, Amara almost beat out moze with like fully spec trees, class mod, and everything with just the anointment. And in the end, it just sum up to 2 sentences. First sentence, anointment is OP. Second sentence, moze is trash. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. Thanks for watching. Alright, so welcome to this video, which is just a very quick video involving me being extremely salty and ranting about anointments in this system. So we're gonna do a quick little math test right here with this 300% face slam random Hyperion SMG. These doesn't matter, and bonus elements shield, radiation, and cryo. So we can see here, yeah, also there's no skills or guardian ranks, and there's no class mode. So one shot, that's 467, and a crit is 1187. Now we're going to use the face slam skill and see what happens. As you can see here, it's actually kind of hard to see, but there is 1869 corrosive damage, 1438 radiation, and cryo damage. There's the same damage. So let's add those together, and in total we get a body shot damage of 4745. And then let's shoot a crit. And we can see again the cryo and radiation damage is the same, and there's corrosive damage. Adding this is actually 12,055 damage. Okay, so that is literally without anything. That damage comes solely from the gun itself. And now what we're gonna do is to put this gun into the bank, give it to moze, and see what sort of damage he can output. And here we have moze. The first thing I'm going to do is respec, and let's create a build. First we're gonna try out a blue-green tree focus build that tries to max out damage. So first, cloud of lead, it would give us a little bit of more incendiary damage, and stoke the ember. Redistribution doesn't matter, it doesn't give us bonus damage, So we're just gonna spec into these and spec into scorching RPMs, which gives us bonus crit damage. And honestly, we're just going to points that actually increase our damage, so like nothing to do with these ammo regen skills. And here we got fire in the skeleton, which increases splash damage, but that SMG doesn't do splash damage, but we're going to proc the short fuse, so technically this also works. And we're gonna spec full into stainless steel beer, because if you don't know, it actually increases the damage of short fuse. And other skills doesn't really matter, just spec into like whatever's, and just trying to go down the tree to short fuse. And if you don't know, torque cross promotion, it doesn't increase any damage. This skill is just a complete bullshit. You actually harm yourself by actually taking this skill. And last, there's 6 points remaining. Put that into armor infantry for a little bit more damage. And I guess just 1 power remaining. Just put into, I guess here. So yeah, this is the blue green tree focus build that solely like tests the damage of this thing. So there's no ammo regen, no like grenades, anything. We're just trying to max out damage. And now let's take that Hyperion SMG right here. So we are going to get rid of any sort of anointment. And here we're wearing the pearl. And for class mod, I'm thinking green monster, or maybe like blood leather, just for like maximum bonus damage. Let's try the blood leather for now. And let's equip this random SMG and see here, 1 shot. Oh wait, yeah, that was stupid. Alright, so let's do this again. Let's try to proc that short fuse as well. Alright, that shot proc short fuse, as well as because it's like the 4th shot, it gains bonus incendiary damage, which by the way deals extra damage to this dummy because it's considered as a flesh target. And all of that combined, yeah, this on 600. This damage actually doesn't count because it's from another shot. We're gonna count this 700 damage plus 1000 from short fuse and around 300 from random bonus incendiary damage. We get a damage of 2044 damage body shot. And we're just gonna like continue shooting to get our mag low, so we can actually benefit from click click. Alright, that's another shot. We can see there's 1200 damage from short fuse, 300 around damage from the bonus incendiary damage, and 8-ish hundred from the gun itself. So this is with like bonus from, almost full bonus from click click. And we get a total damage of 2043. And let's try to test a headshot. Headshot with this proccing short fuse and bonus incendiary damage. Yeah, don't count this 2700 one, it's from another shot, but basically 2800, 4000, and 1000. Again, adding those up, we get 8044 damage. So that's that. And now let's open up. Wait. Oh, so I already opened up the Guardian rank. So yeah, that is with Guardian rank perk. And now let's try if we do a bit of target softening. Shoot. Alright. So he is weakened. This is with target softening. And let's get like the highest number, which is 700, 1000, and 300. Which is not that much different from our initial test, around 2000 damage. So that's pretty much it. Blue-green tree build that attempts to max out damage. That's the result. Now there's a lot of like bonus damage skill from the red tree, so first I'm grabbing this, that, and I'm actually grabbing this skill. Like, although this skill is total bullshit, but it does actually give you bonus damage, so yeah. And 3 here. Again, more points into Johnny and Brass, max out Felix Doctrine, you, and Capstone. And in here, we're going Cloud of Lead again. These doesn't really matter. And there is some extra point, but there's no more like any sort of damage increasing skills. Firing the Scatter is not gonna do anything. We're not using any splash damage. But I guess let's play it anyway. So yeah, this is like a green red tree build. And let's test, this build. Oh yeah, actually, I think for this one I have to equip a shield. So let's just equip this shield real quick. But we're not using our action skills, so we're not gaining any bonus from this. And there we go, 1 health left. And here with Selfless Vengeance, one shot dealt 1300 corrosive damage and 200 incendiary damage. Adding those up, we get 2599 damage, which is approximately 2600 damage. And now let's reload, get that bonus again, and do a headshot. Photo mode. From the headshot, we got 4400 damage and 6000-ish incendiary damage. So let's add those up. 10,607 damage. Okay, now we have the capstone skill, and let's test real quick again. Oh yeah, actually, no. Forgot about you. Alright. One shot there. Let's take the higher numbers. Dealt around 1,600 corrosive damage and 1,400 incendiary damage. And let's add that. And we get a damage of 3,012. Okay. So now we're trying to take advantage of these kill skills and see how he does.
That claptrap died trying to slide across a car hood. Didn't know you could screw that up so bad.
Alright, so let's kill some skags here. Alright, let's shoot you. Wait, that's too much shot. So in here, that's 2,100 corrosive damage, and yeah, let's just add it up. We get a total of 3,262 damage. That is with 3 stacks of drowning brass and 3 stacks of Felix doctrine. So let's just kill some more skags around here. There's a car. Are you kidding me? I'm trying to. Actually, here's some VAR kits. So let's test some of these VAR kits again, real quick. And the crit. See there, that's again 3 stacks of drowning and brass and 3 stacks of Felix doctrine hitting a crit. Dude, I can't see the corrosive number, but this sucks. Wait. Okay, so it's 6,700-ish damage, and let's add those up. Total damage of 16,266 damage. That is actually with 6 stacks of Felix doctrine and 3 stacks of drowning and brass. Again, here we actually got less damage, but I'm just going to refer to the previous result